Hello, everyone. Bill Adams, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty. Joining me today is Julie and Mike Emmelhainz. They are the owners of Seniors Helping Seniors East Valley. Welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hey, let's start out by telling everyone about your business.
Okay, Bill, it's as the name implies, seniors helping seniors. What we do is we provide in-home care, non-medical,
Mhm.
to seniors who are looking for a little extra assistance to help them so that they're allowed to stay in their homes as long as they possibly can. Our mission simply is just that. It's to allow seniors to age in their homes independently with as much grace and dignity as they can. And our job is to give them whatever assistance they might need in a non-medical environment so that they can do that.
Mhm. Now, what a great service and a great way of utilizing an experienced population.
Yes.
Right.
Now,
Right.
so how did you get into the business?
So it's kind of interesting. I retired originally 4 years ago after 34 years with Boeing.
Mhm.
Julie retired after 30 years as an RN. Uh, she was fine being retired. I couldn't stand being retired. So
Uh,
I, I needed to be doing something. And we always talked about having a business together.
mhm.
A friend of ours in Oklahoma, who I had done some nonprofit work with, actually has the Seniors Helping Seniors in Oklahoma. When I reached out to him, I said, "What a great idea! I want to steal your idea." And he said, "Well, actually, it's a franchise," and that's how we got introduced to it.
Okay.
The combination of that, and as we looked around, in our own community and noticed how many seniors are out there active in the workforce, we thought, what a win-win situation where we can match seniors and who want to help with seniors who need a little help
Mhm.
to provide a service, and it would just look like a win-win to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So along the way, I'm sure there's been memorable experiences, particular one you'd like to share.
Um, yeah, I will. And first, I will say they're all memorable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The clients are just amazing people with amazing stories. They've lived a long time, and I just love hearing their stories. But probably the one that I would share is the most memorable, and I think will become probably the most memorable because a little bit of work in progress right now. We have a client who is a widow. She's been a widow for 30 years.
Oh,
Her husband was a veteran. She was struggling to be able to stay in her house and needed some help. And as we got to know her and talk to her, and I realized her husband was a veteran, I reached out to VA assistance office, set up an appointment for her. We went there, and we're working through the process now. And it looks like she's going to have some benefits that she's entitled to, which is just a wonderful story for her, and it will
uh-huh.
Right.
enable her to
Stay
meet
at
that
home.
objective to stay at home.
Mhm.
And so we're not through. It's a journey,
Uh-huh.
and as you can imagine, some of the things we got to work through. But so far, it looks like there's an opportunity for her to get some benefits, and that'll be icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we do that for a lot of people. We find out there's a veteran that needs help. We take them down to the office, help them with the paperwork, and get
Mhm.
them the assistance that they deserve
Mhm.
and then they can stay in their homes longer.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as with any business, particularly starting a new business, there's challenges. What particular challenges do you find you're encountering?
I think
I
for
think
us,
that,
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I think it's the recognition piece, right? When you're
Mhm.
starting a business, sometimes you're so down in the weeds getting the mechanics laid out
Right.
and getting things going.
Mhm.
You got to get out in the community. You got to get your name out there, and that's what's the beauty of this activity that you're doing, Bill. Is it allows us to get our name and a little bit of recognition out there. Our from a business perspective, we look at the two R's, recognition and reputation. I'm
Mhm.
highly confident with the caregivers that we hire,
Uh,
reputation will be there.
Mhm.
It's that recognition piece. So the biggest challenge early is just getting that recognition so people say, oh, let's talk to Seniors Helping Seniors East Valley. They provide this service and I've heard about them.
mhm.
And so that's I think our biggest challenge going forward right now.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So, with your clients, like you already had given me some insight with the the memorable experience. It sounds like you're doing some great things out there for people. What are you hearing back from your clients about your service?
What I hear back is I actually go out being a retired nurse and I assess what the clients need or what their family needs. And what I'm hearing back is they love the idea that it's another senior that's coming out. It's an active senior that's their age or close to their age because they have a lot more in common
Sure.
than they have with a younger person. We also try our hardest. Now, we can't avoid an illness or a vacation, but our mission is we hook one of our caregivers with one client. So they kind of build a relationship together. So it's not a different face coming 2 or 3 times a week. They have their one friend that comes and helps them with making their bed, doing some laundry, taking them to the grocery store, playing cards with them, meal preps, doing all the things that they need done, but it's that same person. And eventually they build a nice relationship and they see them as more of their friend that's coming to help them, not just the caregiver that's showing up. And so that's what we hear back, that they like the fact that the same person comes and it's somebody that's in their age group that understands them, that's lived in the same generation as they have.
Yeah, they get to develop a relationship with
and
someone.
we have some really close relationships now going on where they text each other back and forth and stop off on their day off and have coffee with them because they've become such good friends.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell me, what motivates Julie and Mike?
I'm using my nursing skills that I had retired from. I did 30 years of night shift. And so I'm using those skills. And my father had Alzheimer's and we had him live with us. So I know what the families are going through, that they need help, they need respite care, they need somebody to come in and help them with activities of daily living so they can have a break. It's very overwhelming to have a parent with dementia or Alzheimer's living with you. And so we're here to take that burden off of them. We'll come in and you can have a date night. We'll come in and help them with baths and changing their clothes and stuff like that. Just take the heaviness off of you.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
And I would say for me, I consider both of us extremely blessed, Bill.
Yeah.
And I did know one thing when I retired, I wanted to give back. And I've done that through some nonprofit stuff. But this, I look at it as an opportunity to make an impact on people's lives in a very positive way and give back. So that really is what motivates me.
Yeah. Very commendable.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have such great value, and
Right.
it's great to be able to share it.
Yeah. If you're blessed to still be active at our age, where others are not, why not help out?
Yeah.
If everybody did that, we wouldn't need nursing homes.
I'll give you a Muhammad Ali quote.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his quote was, "Your giving back to other people is the rent you pay for living on earth." And I think there's a lot of truth to that, right? Our giving back is our rent for living here. So I just love it.
Yeah. What a great approach. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with a business that you started, growing it, working together, you still have to have Julie and Mike time. What do you guys do for fun?
We go to Suns games. We travel a little bit, but we're trying to build this business up, so we haven't done as much. But we like Suns games, and we are Ohio State Buckeyes, so we make sure we're free on Saturday mornings for Ohio State Buckeyes. But basically, we're putting all of our energy right now into building this business up. So we're working together to do that.
All right. Oh, fantastic. I love hearing stories like this and, how you got into the business and what you're doing, giving back.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Hey, folks, if you know anyone that has a need for Julie and Mike's service, Seniors Helping Seniors, East Valley, please reach out to them. Or if you need the service yourself. This is Bill Adams, Coldwell Banker Realty.